Hi, Berlin. Good afternoon, fellow travelers. It's a great honor to host this session. This session is hosted by World Tourism Cities Federation and Beijing Culture and Tourism Bureau. As the first speaker to open our session, I would like to welcome Counselor from Chinese Embassy here in Germany, Mr. Wang Shuotao. Please welcome.
Dear friends, good afternoon. It's my great pleasure to be here with you all in today's forum, co-organized by the WTCF and the Beijing Municipal Tourism and Culture Bureau. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy in Germany, I'd like to warmly congratulate you on the successful organization of this forum and express my heartfelt thanks to all friends for your long-standing support for the development of China tourism. Tourism is one of the largest industries in the world and an important engine for the recovery and revitalization of the world economy today. Now, China has been returning to the international market at full speed, and it has also given us boost to the global tourism industry. According to the latest statistics, in 2023, China has received more than 82 million inbound tourists, and there were 4.8 billion domestic trips, an increase of 93% compared to 2022, and more than 100 million outbound trips. During the past Spring Festival holiday, China's international travel market was further recovered, with more than 3.6 million outbound trips and 3.23 million inbound trips. Chinese tourists are once again traveling to the destinations all around the world. And China is also once again welcoming more and more international tourists. As the world's second-largest economy, China has a population of 1.4 billion and more than 400 million middle-income groups. China is an important driving force for the sustainable development of the global tourism industry. It's predicted that the number of domestic tourists in China will reach 6 billion in 2024. The number of total inbound and outbound tourists is expected to 260 million. The international tourism revenue will climb back up to $100 billion US, and the value of China's outbound tourism will grow by 131% from 2024 to 2033, making China an indispensable cooperation force for sustainable development of the global tourism industry. Since last year, the Chinese government has launched a new national tourism image that's called Ni Hao, China, and introduced a series of tourism promotion initiatives to optimize international air connectivity, strengthen marketing, and improve inbound tourism services. In December last year, China unilaterally implemented a 15-day visa-free policy for Germany and some countries. Next, China will launch further campaigns to optimize the travel experience, for example, improve mobile payment, hotel and sightseeing booking at the center. We are sure that more and more positive policies will continue to be introduced in the coming months, and I hope all friends can continue to pay attention to China's tourism and deepen our cooperation. China will surely continue to bring more surprises to you. My friends, since its founding, the WTCF has created many brand activities and has set up many important platforms for exchanges and cooperation between China and the international tourism industries. We hope that with this forum, we will learn more about the latest trends in China's tourism and contribute more strength to the development of the global industry. This year is also the first time that China returned to the ITB after the pandemic. Representatives from cultural and tourism departments, tourism companies, and airlines from 13 provinces will participate in this year's ITB. You are welcome to visit China stand in Hall 26, Area C. I wish this forum very success. Thank you all. Dankeschön. Back to you, Richard.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Shou Tao. Our next speaker, I would like to welcome Associate Consultant, Beijing Municipal Tourism and Culture Bureau, Mr. Cui Ha, with his presentation. Please welcome Mr. Cui Ha.
Distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, and friends, good afternoon. It's a great honor to be here to share with you information about the development of Beijing's inbound tourism industry. And I'm looking forward to thinking about the beautiful vision of a thriving global tourism industry with you. Beijing has a history of more than 3,000 years as a city, and more than 860 years as a capital, and boasts 7 world cultural heritages, such as the Great Wall, the Forbidden City, and the Summer Palace. In recent years, many fashionable and futuristic new tourist destinations have emerged, such as the Beijing Olympic venues, the National Theater, and the Universal Studios, etc. In addition, there are also first-class Beijing opera, Chinese comedians, ballet, symphonic music, and other arts for your enjoyment. Beijing cuisine is another attraction, such as Beijing roast duck, which is well known all over the world. Beijing, ancient, yet fashionable, traditional but futuristic. She attracts a large number of foreign friends to visit every year. 2023, a year of sustained recovery of Beijing's inbound tourism industry, has seen a rapid increase in international flights and a rapid climb in the number of foreigners visiting Beijing, especially under the catalytic effect of the ever-enriching inbound tourism facilitation measures. The recovery of Beijing's inbound tourism industry showed an accelerated momentum. In 2024, Beijing will focus on improving internationalized tourism services and strive to promote a thriving inbound tourism industry. The first is to enhance the facilitation of inbound tourism services. China is launching a series of visa optimization measures to further facilitate friendly exchanges between China and other countries. For example, it is reducing or waiving the fees for visas to China and continuously expanding the list of countries that are exempted from visas to China. Beijing is actively upgrading the service level of payment facilitation for foreigners in Beijing, and will soon achieve payment for foreigners such as through card swiping, QR code scanning, or cash payment conveniently. Beijing is also upgrading and improving many internationalized services such as transportation, travel, international language instruction services, and travel guidebooks, etc. Second, the supply of inbound tourism products has been enriched on the basis of its traditional cultural tourism resources. Beijing has explored and developed many new inbound tourism resources and products, continuously enriching the supply of a tourism demand. The Beijing New Discoveries program is a brand of new resources and products of Beijing, which presents 11 thematic series of emerging cultural and tourism destinations, such as intangible heritage culture, fashion, winter ice and snow, business meeting and price, and traditional Chinese medicine and healthcare, etc. And offer 22 special tourism experience routes for you. Thirdly, we will strengthen overseas promotion. Beijing has rich cultural and tourism resources and products, and organizes many colorful, world-famous cultural and tourism festivals and activities. We will present information on these fascinating cultural and tourism resources to international friends all over the world through Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and other international mainstream social media platforms, as well as through cultural and tourism promotional activities to attract them to come to know more about Beijing and to experience a different kind of Beijing. Today's conference, co-organized by WTCF and Beijing Municipal Culture and Tourism Bureau, aims at exchanges and mutual understanding and seeks common development plans to promote the strong recovery of the global tourism industry. In the end, I'd like to invite you to visit Beijing, explore the unique charm of this Asian city. Thanks for listening.